turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Brawl Stars Finals. Today is the grand finals of Season 5. This event is brought to you by Critical X and Game TV. I will be your solo caster, Panda BS, and I hope you guys are excited for today. Today we have a series of some really good matches coming up for you guys. It is between CHATTU YT, Spotharder, Team B4U, and Hero X Swanky. The rosters for B4U are anshuman, CHÄTTU YT, Vegito, PK Rahil Jain. Hero X Swanky has certain Clash, Hero X, QuietLemon, Swanky Ninja. I believe certain Clash is not playing today. CHÄTTU YT has Clashy, Ramana, Avengers, and obviously CHÄTTU YT. Spotharder has SHUBHAM, SLG Phoenix, Kurayami, and Destinee. So we're going to be going through our semi-final matchups. The maps today are going to be Layer Cake Bounty, Hot Potato Heist, and Parallel Plays Hot Zone. So the format is slightly different this time around. Previously it was best of one. Now we're going to be doing best of three. So three sets. And 3 games per set. So the winner of that basically progresses to the finals or the third place game, depending on how they perform. And I guess we'll go into our first match really soon. It's gonna be so I believe the production team has to put the volume down for the background music because people are saying the background music is way too loud compared to the mic music, so mic audio. So if that could be fixed soon, that would be great. So the first matchup is going to be between CHÄTTU YT and Spotharder. The bands are Stu, Buzz, Daryl, and Rosa. The map, like I said, is going to be Layer Cake, Hot Potato, and Parallel Plays. I'm not sure if they're allowed to use gadgets or not, but if they are, it's just going to be very, very interesting. I would love to see gadgets being used today. And guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Critical X. This channel is where we will be hosting our Brawl Stars tournaments along with other games as well. So please subscribe and hit the notification icon so you can be aware of all these tournaments that are happening live. And I think they should probably get started any minute now. Who are you guys going to be supporting for the first matchup between CHÄTTU YT and Spotharder? Sorry, I didn't mean gadgets, I meant gears, sorry. Yeah, I meant gears. So gears and level 10 and level 11 are new additions to the game. I'm not sure if they will be employing the use of gears, but we will see. Going into game number 1 in Bounty, it's Layer Cake. We have CHÄTTU YT versus Spotharder, and never mind, just got baited. Clashy decided to... This always happens in competitive. Clashy decides to go and test out his lag or frame drop issues, so never mind. We just got baited. So I guess the teams are just checking if they are having some delay or frame rate issues and frame drops, because that's been happening with the latest patch, the latest update. Certain Android devices are having issues with the environment and aiming and everything, so it's it hasn't really been fixed. I feel like I've read about a lot of devices that still do have the problem, so that's something that Supercell still needs to look at. Will we see PSG Shelly this time? Not sure. Where is the co-caster? Unfortunately, this time we do not have a co-caster right now. The frame drop issue is not exactly fixed. Some people still face the issue, but it's not 100% sure if it's because of the actual device or if it's because of the game. So the game clients in the recent past have been quite glitchy, so hopefully they will address it going forward. Get baited. Yeah. Archer is in training camp. So I'm not exactly certain as to why we have a delay, but I will find out. Is the speaker sleepy? Nah, I'm not exactly sleepy. I've actually slept quite a bit. I'm quite energetic today. They're probably facing issues because they haven't updated the game yet. That could be a possibility as well. The server lags are also because of the recent Amazon AWS outages. So it's not just Brawl Stars that's facing it, but it's any game provider that is using AWS, which has been facing issues in the recent past. How long does this event go on for? Well, it's technically supposed to end in 2 hours because it is a best of three, and the assumption is that each fixture will end in 30 minutes on average. But it really depends on how fast teams actually start or not. I think that possibly we should incorporate penalties for delaying. If we introduce penalties for delaying, like there are in other tournaments, what happens is that the team's actually ready up on time. Anyway, going into game number 1, it's going to be on layer cake. We have Clashy on the Mortis, Ramana on the Byron, and Avengers going for the Frank pick. So we have we have a healer double tank combination. Kurayami going for the Leon pick. They haven't got the blue star, and Kurayami dies the poison from Ramana. They are using gears as expected. So I think this is going to be the first tournament in India where we are going to see Gears gameplay. Kurayami places a very aggressive Leon gadget, doesn't really get value out of it, but tries to go for the kill, and Clashy does manage to secure the kill, but they are still 1 star short because of the earlier death by the Byron poison on Kurayami. They have been relegated to the spawn right now, and it seems like CHATTU YT is in a difficult position right now because they do need to stay back in passive. Kurayami drops another drops another gadget. I'm gonna have a problem with the same gears and gadgets now. I'm gonna drop another gadget. We see a lot of speed gears being used right now, along with damage gears. Now Avengers trying to get his super, and Ramana feeding, ensuring that Avengers is relatively healthy. Clashy does get hit a bit, and Kurayami is trying to go and farm his super right now. The difficulty for Kurayami is that he doesn't exactly have a good matchup to go up against, so he's going to find it difficult to actually get any value out of being a Leon here. Now Avengers manages to get the stun on SHUBHAM. I don't think he's going to get a kill though, but they do manage to get that kill there. Clashy does manage to secure that last second kill, and Ramana and team in CHATTU YT beat Spotharder in the first game off the first set.
Too pretty for pain.
That was a relatively laid back game. A lot of it was slow for the side of CHATTU YT. They just had to ensure that they secured a kill, got the lead, and waited for Spotharder to play to their strengths. So what happened essentially was that they had enough time for Frank to get the super and basically lean on that for defense the whole time. Clashy also securing their last second kill basically secured the victory for them. They were in a position where they weren't going to be able to heal, because once the Byron is dead, it's just going to be very difficult to get it out of that situation, but they managed to pull off that victory. We are going to be going into game number 2 any second now. Is CHATTU YT playing? Nah. He's gonna be sub. So who are you guys rooting for after the first game? Who do you think is gonna win? I wish YouTube had the ability to do predictions like you have on Twitch. That would be great. I don't have moderators here, so I can't really do polls. Otherwise, I would have loved to do a poll to see who you guys think is gonna win. Okay, a lot of CHATTU fans in the chat. Like a lot of CHATTU fans in the chat. YT can do polls, but they can't do predictions. But I don't have mods, so I can't really set up polls by myself. Predictions are different than polls because it is a poll, but at the same time with predictions you have points which you play and which you can use to actually win more points or lose points. So I feel like predictions on Twitch are way more interactive and it gives you the element of happiness or sadness when you do win. So I feel like YouTube should implement that. Okay, we finished the first game of the first set. I don't know what's taking so long. Usually they usually need to start playing another game within like 30 seconds, so I'm not sure what the holdup is. Twitch is greater? Yeah, I agree. Just because of that. I don't expect many comp changes coming in, but we'll see how that goes. Going into the second game of Bounty, we are still in layer cake. It is best of 3, best of 3. Clashy with the Mortis picking up the blue star at the start. We see a Jean coming in along with a Leon, so Nub Avengers and Ramana have decided to change up the comp a bit. Jean is very comfortable on this map. With the speed gadget, you see Leon doing a lot of sneaks here. Phoenix on the Rico there, pressuring Nub Avengers, pushing him all the way back to the spawn, so Nub Avengers doesn't have that opportunity to help his team heal up. But he has managed to heal up to max. SHUBHAM tries to pulls a gadget, the lollipop drop coming in from Ramana. And that made a lot of the difference. 3 stars along with a blue star for CHATTU YT, and they seem to be in the lead with about 1:10 in. Nub Avengers with his super with the intention to pull Ramana as well, being close to Nub Avengers in case that pull's gonna go live any second. Phoenix is trying to pressure but not able to do much there. Kurayami places his very aggressive lollipop drop, trying to basically give a lot of vantage point for his teammates. Now Avengers gets pulled, but Clashy with a save, but that's still going to be a trade there. But Clashy with some insane Mortis plays. Now Avengers has a super once again. That's going to be a huge deterrent for Spotharder to actually move up and get the pull there. Kurayami once again using his super and is not able to find Clashy though. Very good pull from Nub Avengers and Ramana with the finish off there. 5-star differential. SHUBHAM with his super. He needs to pull Ramana in order to pull that deficit. They still need to get 2 kills there. Somehow Ramana gets a kill on Phoenix, and it is an 8-star game. And the first set goes to CHATTU YT. Clashy on the Modus. we love those Mortis plays. Very good synergy between Nub Avengers and Clashy. Nub Avengers also getting some really good pulls, completely deflating the aggression from the side of Spotharder. They completely basically dismantled Leon, and Phoenix wasn't able to get that sort of aggression that he wanted to do with the Rico. Even though we do see Rico being played a lot in competitive in NA and in EU on this map, we didn't really see that sort of pressure that Rico presents today. So we are going to be moving on to the next map, which is Hot Potato. So Hot Potato, very, very nice map. They have some clearly defined lanes. We're probably going to see some Bell, probably Buzz. Wait, no. The bans are Stu, Buzz, Darryl, and Rosa. So we're probably going to see Bell. We're probably going to see maybe a thrower. We could see Ruffs coming in. We could see Rico also. Rico's a really good brawler on this map. Okay, going into the first game of Heist. Never mind. We're going to end the first game of getting baited once again. Clashy. Nice. We just got baited by Clashy once again. This is life. Clashy's all wasting time.
Time for trouble.
I really thought that it's first game of Heist. I was like so happy, like yay! They decided to actually speed it up a bit, and then they're like, nah. Insane training cave moment. So yeah, like I said, Hot Potato, probably Brock. We could Brock is out of the meta though, I feel. Ruffs, Bell, Rico, Buzz is also banned, Stu is also banned, Rose is banned, Darryl is banned. So none of those are going to be there. Probably going to see a thrower or something, maybe an Edgar as well. So that's going to be really, really interesting to see what sort of comps actually work. Actually, with the speed gear and the grass in the middle, I think that a lot of the objective should be removing the grass as fast as possible, because you don't want people to sneak up on you, or you could abuse the grass. But since Rosa is banned because of these maps, you're probably not going to see as many tanks in the map, but something to abuse that speed is definitely going to come into play. Going into game number 1 of Heist, unless I get baited once again. Nope, we do not get baited. Rico, Ems, and Dinah coming in from Nova Avengers. SHUBHAM on the BB. BB is quite an old pick, but I guess it's a very versatile brawler on this map, especially with the speed gear. Speed gear makes it possible for tanks to corner throwers much more easily on this map, because they can make up a lot of distance. But SHUBHAM's been getting kind of bullied by the Dinah right now. Not able to make that much of headway. Clashy getting some really good kills and some both getting some safe damage as well. SHUBHAM not making any headway against Nub Avengers, and Ramana get the cleanup on the opposing Rico. Ramana getting a good bouncy castle and the kill on Kurayami as well. Clashy is probably going to be taken. Oh, he doesn't get taken down. Nub Avengers with the save on Clashy, and the safe is down at 66% and dropping. Ramana still alive somehow. Has his super ready for Phoenix. Doesn't get the kill though, but Phoenix heals up with a bouncy castle. Doesn't really connect his super that much with Ramana. Nub Avengers gets the kill on Kurayami and is trying to bully SHUBHAM. SHUBHAM is trying to make some headway, but the BB pick has not been working well for Spotharder right now. Clashy once again dominating the mid, making sure that he doesn't take damage, a lick of damage from anybody there. Nub Avengers gets the kill on No Avengers gets a kill on both of them. He's just a god Dino. Jesus. Kurayami once again standing behind the wall with his super active, trying to go get some kills there. They finally do manage to collapse in the safe. Kurayami also has his speed, his damage gear active, so that's going to be a lot more damage on the safe. But he's going to be taken down very soon by Clashy. They are trying to go completely in on the safe for safe damage. It is 58% and 23%. Phoenix is still alive somehow. Ramana gets a kill on Phoenix, and another Avengers gets a kill on SHUBHAM. And it looks like game number 1 of set 2 also goes to CHATTU YT. Clashy is insane, but Nub Avengers is god Dino. Nub Avengers, insane Dino player. I've never heard of Kavan before. that was insane. He got so many kills when he probably shouldn't have got those kills. Pop off indeed. I think we got a new favorite Dino in India, and it's not Kavan. So we're probably going to go into the next game soon-ish. It's also match point for CHATTU YT. So if they win the next game, they progress to the finals. One of the comments says, imagine Dino being star player when there's a BB playing against it. That's completely true. Summit says that Nub Avenger is a retired Dino, so many people don't know about him. Yeah, I mean, I never knew that Nub Avengers was a Dino main in the past, and he completely came out of play today. He completely popped off. Along with Clashy, the synergy between them is actually really good. I think Clashy is one of the players that people need to look out for more in the coming year from the Indian side. He seems to be very good technically and mechanically as a player. I wouldn't say the best, but he is getting up there. So if he manages to find a team that works well with him, they're probably going to be a force to reckon with in the SASA region in the following year. With obviously a bit more practice. Mr. X is in the chat. The best Indian player in the world is in the chat. Coven fell off. Nub Avengers is religion now. So, do you guys think that CHATTU YT are going to progress to the finals? Clean sweeping Spotharder, or do you think that it's going to be a reverse sweep from Spotharder? Nice chat. This chat is basically our server. This chat is basically Penguin supremacy. Okay, going into game number 2 of Heist. Nub Avengers bringing out the BB. That's not Dino. The BB pick. Somehow they managed to get completely destroyed by Phoenix and SHUBHAM. Safe is still at 100%. Virginity is preserved on both their cases. Kurayami goes all in and gets taken out at the same time. Phoenix is going to be able to heal up a bit. Is trying to find the kill on Clashy, but isn't able to do so. Clashy's still on the defensive here. Kurayama manages to slow down Ramana and is trying to get a kill there, but it looks like he might be able to. They do manage to collapse Phoenix with a cleanup on Ramana and almost gets a kill on Clashy. He's trying to find something on Nub Avengers and is pinching along with SHUBHAM on Nub Avengers. SHUBHAM completely misses his super and gets taken out and punished as a result. Ramana getting the super bouncy off on the safe along with the star power damage, and Kurayami is going to be taken down soon. Doesn't seem likely. Ramana is not able to find that angle on Kurayami, and Kurayami is just Happy dealing that damage multiplier right on the safe. Avengers trying to go for Kurayami. He does manage to get the drop on him. SHUBHAM is trying to find that kill on Clashy, and he does get it, but has to retreat in this juncture right now, otherwise he might die. Avengers going in, but gets completely taken out by that super from Phoenix. Phoenix is completely enjoying his time on the Rico there. Still, it is CHATTU YT in the lead by 1%, which has just been taken away. So we have lead change. It is in favor of Spotharder right now. Spotharder is not going down without a fight, so they are taking it. CHATTU YT. Avengers is trying to find something. He gets double shots off with his bubble on Kurayami and the Edgar. Not able to actually find any kills there. CHATTU YT is in a bad position. They have a 19% damage deficit. SHUBHAM with a jump, very good jump, managing to get the drop on the Rico and the M's, and it looks like Spotharder is going to get their first win off today. It is still match point, but if Spotharder win the next heist game, they are going to equalize the series, and it's going to go to set 3. Kurayami is Archer's Lie. Rare CHATTU YT L. Yes. A lot of CHATTU YT fans today. SHUBHAM was getting a few jumps off, which were probably not the best use of the Edgar jump, but he did have a lot of help with Phoenix with the finish, along with Kurayami as well. It was just, I think, the solo effort of Phoenix completely changed the tide of the game for Spotharder compared to the rest of his teammates, who did contribute, but not possibly as important. SHUBHAM did get a lot of kills, but it was almost an assist or incidental, not intentional. Rambo's in the chat. Aryan talks. How's everybody doing? You guys enjoying today? If you are, please hit the like button and subscribe to CriticalX. And if you like my casting, please subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me on Twitter. It is panda_bs_. Okay, looks like we're gonna go into game 3 of the high set. Avengers dropping the BB for the Edgar now. We have a mirror matchup. Clashy is probably going to go down. He does get taken out. SHUBHAM is going in for the kill on Ramana. He backs off, and Ramana is able to get that kill on him. Kurayami trying to get some damage off on the safe, and Clashy not able to get much on Clashy and just pokes the safe a little bit. Clashy seems to be very low and gets taken out by Kurayami. Kurayami is happily content to use damage gear to get more safe damage. It is still a 5% lead for CHATTU YT. Clashy not using the gadget there. Avengers gets gadgeted and pushed back, and control firmly rested on the side of Spotharder right now. Clashy has been very conservative with his use of gadgets. I'm not exactly sure that's really paying them any dividends right now. Avengers gets a good kill on to the opposing M's and gets a kill on Phoenix as well. Ramana just making sure that he's able to push back his mark on the Edgar, and Ramana playing a really good Rico. Clashy gets taken out once again by Phoenix. Phoenix obviously popping off right now. Avengers with a good kill on Edgar, going for some safe damage, and it is now 12% advantage to CHATTU YT. A little bit of a reset coming in. Avengers gets taken out. Ramana has taken out Kurayami and is good, very low. Gets taken out by SHUBHAM. And now 5% advantage to Spotharder. Kurayami is probably going to be in a position to take out Clashy. He doesn't. Clashy manages to survive somehow, gets taken out by SHUBHAM, and safe is down to 46%. 34 seconds left on the clock. About 17% differential left. Ramana going in for some safe damage. Doesn't use a super on the safe, but on himself. Probably predicting that he could possibly kill SHUBHAM, which wasn't the case. Now Avengers getting a slightly bit desperate. They do need 14%, 10 seconds left in the clock. SHUBHAM is going to be able to finish off the Rico, and it's going to be an equalized set. Very well played by Phoenix. Something that I found kind of odd was the use of the gadget, the star power, by Nub Avengers. He used the damage star power rather than the healing star power, which dramatically cuts your survivability, especially against these sort of matchups. And there were a few jumps by both the Edgars where they didn't really get that value that they were looking for. Like, either their teammates finished off a mark, or they just completely missed the kill on their mark. And I feel that that sort of miscommunication is probably what made the Edgars less impactful. Ramana played very well, but he also got completely destroyed by the opposing Edgar, who was SHUBHAM. But he did manage to take down Kurayami and Phoenix quite a lot. Phoenix with some really impactful supers. I don't think he missed getting damaged on a super. Like, he at least got half a super back every single time. Okay, we are going to be going into set 3. Set 3 is parallel plays. It is a hot zone map. I expect probably Leon, Rosa is banned, Stu is banned, Buzz is banned, Daryl is banned. So we're probably going to see something like mid-rangey, maybe Ruffs, maybe Sandy, I guess Ems, Tara, probably the odd Edgar, Rico as a possibility, Spike as well. Sometimes people do run Jesse's here as well, so it's going to be very, very interesting to see what sort of comps people elect to choose, because if you pay attention to parallel plays, the lanes on the right and the left have a lot of grass, so that gives you a lot of advantage to use the grass speed gear, the speed gear on the grass, and that makes it possible to navigate a lot, or tanks to collapse. So even if you don't use tanks, if you have like an assassin brawler like Leon, it's going to be very, very impactful to have that speed gear. The map now is parallel plays. I'm not exactly sure how long the delay is between the stream and when you guys get to see between the in-game and when you guys get to see it on stream. So if I do answer questions and it seems like it's late, it's probably just the delay on the stream. I'll say this again, guys, we have 49 people watching but only 48 likes, so please make sure you guys like the stream. Okay, I hope I haven't been baited. I think we're going to go in our first game, and it is first game of Hot Zone. We have Belle, we have Sandy, we have Yoga, what's the old guy's name? Gale, we have Frank, we have Leon, we have Ems. Nub Avengers getting that very, very impactful away zone possession. They have a huge possession differential, more percentage on the hot zone. Clashy is going to get outranged by SHUBHAM, so he has to somehow manage to use his gadget, not able to do so. Ramana using his gadget and SHUBHAM using his gadget as well. Ramana able to get the drop and correctly goes to assist Avengers with that kill on Kurayami. And he is trying to get as much possession in the hot zone as possible. Uses super for survivability. And Avengers now also on the opposing hot zone to get as much possession as possible. Clashy is collapsing on Phoenix. Phoenix is very low, but it's not taking any time off because 5% left in the hot zone. I don't think they're going to be able to get it, especially with Avengers coming in and charging down the lane. So the first game goes to CHATTU YT. So based on the comp choices, I think we're probably going to see either a B or a Colette or a Spike come in, just to be able to deal with the possible Frank. And it's going to be one of these brawlers. It's not going to be both. The Gale was a pretty good pick, but Phoenix just had a very difficult time dealing with Avengers, and I think he missed his super as well, so the mark didn't hit Avengers, so they just had a very difficult time dealing with a tank with a sharpshooter. And if you miss shots on a tank with a sharpshooter, that's basically death, or you give up your positioning. And that's exactly what happened in that previous game. What are the bans? The bans are Stu, Buzz, Daryl, Rosa. CHATTU YT is the reason today is 19th December. That is very true. CHATTU YT is on match point once again. So do you think that they're going to win everything right now and progress to the finals, or do you think that Spotharder is going to push it to double match point? Let me know in the comments in the live chat. Okay, am I getting baited, or is this actually the next game? It is the third game. So as expected, we have SHUBHAM on the Spike coming in. CHATTU YT have decided not to change their comps. Avengers tries to go for some possession on the hot zone. Doesn't manage to get a kill, but gets their team low. Kurayami though has his super ready. Ramana getting gadgeted in the face by Phoenix. SHUBHAM getting the drop on Clashy and is able to get that opposing hot zone possession, as is Ramana, because of the other teammates off SHUBHAM dying. SHUBHAM also gets taken out, and Avengers is telling Clashy to stay in the hot zone. So they definitely aren't on VC right now. Avengers trying to get that kill on somebody there, not able to do so. Phoenix staying alive somehow, and they're just trying to ensure that Ramana or Avengers don't really move up on that hot zone there on the right. Avengers trying to move up anyway, gets the stun off on Kurayami, not able to find that kill there. Oh, he does manage to get the kill in the last second, and Ramana placed in a very good position, getting more possession of the hot zone. Places his gadget, getting the drop on SHUBHAM as well, and it looks like this is a very, very dominating game from CHATTU YT. Spotharder have a long job if they want to claw back, but they do have the history from Avengers to just force the possession off that hot zone. 4% left. Ramana getting the kill on Phoenix as well. Clashy is able to get that drop on SHUBHAM, and it looks like CHATTU YT win this and move on to the finals. So, a very classy game coming in from Clashy, Ramana, Avengers, and our favorite bench of India, CHATTU YT. They do manage to take down Spotharder, who do have a really good ensemble in the form of Phoenix, SHUBHAM, Kurayami, and Destinee, who move on to the second runner-up game. So we'll be moving on to our second semifinal. Once again, the maps are Layer Cake, Hot Potato, Parallel Plays. But before we move on to that, can you guys give me the name of your MVP for the last set? I feel like my MVP for the last set was Ramana, because he made some really good plays as Leon. He got some good kills, important kills, and he played a very good Rico in the Hot Potato set, and in Layer Cake I believe he played Jean, or Avengers played Jean, one of the two. No, he played Byron. So he played really well. He managed to keep his team alive in the first set. Second set, he managed to get a lot of kills and poke a lot at the safe and at the opposing team. And the last one, he managed to get some really good kills in there. Clashy with some really flashy Mortis plays. So let me know who you guys think is your star player or the most valuable brawler for the semifinals number 1 match. Zintax showing us why he is India's best. Comment from Zintax. Oh my god, all this time I thought CHATTU YT is in SHUBHAM's team. Anyway, going into the first game of the first set between B4U and Heroic Swanky. So Heroic Swanky should be pretty obvious, because it is Hero, Swanky Ninja, Hero X, and Swanky Ninja, and QuietLemon. And B4U has anshuman, Dictionary Hero, Vegito, and Rahil Jain. So right now the lead is slowly and quite quickly changing hands. Swanky pops his gadget, not able to get any value out of it. The 9 stars with the blue star is with B4U. Lemon trying to get that stun on Vegito, gets a stun but gets taken out because of the help from anshuman on Vegito. Rahil Jain with the super once again. Vegito able to get that super off on Hero. Vegito getting another super. anshuman still staying alive somehow and avoids the bats from the Mortis. I have no idea how anshuman is still alive. 9-star differential. Swanky has to pull something special along with Hero in this wombo combo. We have QuietLemon also with his super coming in. QuietLemon goes on Rahil. Swanky trying to go on Vegito. Gets the kill there. They still need to get that kill on anshuman if they want to be able to win this. Hero tries to get the stun on anshuman, not able to do so, and the first game goes to B4U, which was not as expected. So I didn't say the bans because I was caught up with doing stuff, but the bans are Piper, Daryl, and Rosa. Both teams had a common ban. It was Daryl. Piper and Rosa were the other bans from both teams. I mean, from one team and the other. Who is anshuman? I'm not sure. The answer is human. Ha. Because ants human. Okay. But yeah, insane plays by anshuman. He dodged so many supers from so many different people. Completely outclassed the opponents. Yeah, Surge has been benched. He is quite washed. I'm kidding. I don't know. I guess Surge was busy. anshuman is new religion. Indeed. Richie. You know I'm gonna be doing that. Panda joke. Indeed. I'm just looking at the replay of how anshuman just survived somehow. He survived so many shots. Panda showing why he should already be a dad. I am a dad. I am everybody's dad. If you guys don't remember who Swanky Ninja is in the past, he previously went by the name Sergeant Stars, and prior to that, he went by the name, what was that name? It was something. Why don't I remember? It was just on the tip of my tongue. I forgot. How did I forget? I'm usually so good with this. Yeah, he was Sergeant Stars before this, and before that he was something, but we were in the same club in 2019. Hi everybody's dad. Hi Richie. So we should be going into the second game of Bounty 5 minutes ago. Who was Agent Butterball? I don't know. I think Butterball is in Jude's club. I forgot. Yes. Old age problems. Indeed. If you guys remember, let me know. What was Swanky's first IGN? Okay, going into the next game off Bounty, unless I'm baited. And I haven't been baited. Swanky going in for PSG Shelly. That's a mighty good pick considering the Mortis and the Frag. This is gonna be special. anshuman showing us the new gingerbread pin, which came out today actually. Hero has a super, whiffs it. Swanky's probably gonna be pissed. Wow, okay, Swanky gets taken out, as does Hero. Swanky actually left Hero all alone to deal with the Mortis, and that just did not work out for him. And he went for Rahil, but again, that didn't really work out for him. Hero is ready to pull. Swanky motioning that he's ready. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, Swanky is using Band-Aid instead of the slowing star power, Shell Shock. Rahil gets pulled by Vegito, an insane pull, and managing to get that kill there. Before you also, wow, insane pull by Hero, getting the drop on Vegito and getting the kill there. Swanky getting the kill on anshuman once again, and Lemon getting the kill on Rahil. So it's just a lot of going back and forth. Swanky not able to get that, they aren't able to take Swanky out. Yes, English working. Hero going for the pull on Rahil, getting the pull once again. Swanky not able to get that pull on anshuman, but anshuman, I guess he is a human after all, so he can't really play God Mortis all the time. So it looks like the second game goes to
Time for trouble.
the team. Wait, Hero X Swanky. That was a very, very good pick by Swanky Ninja. Oh, I just heard that human thing. It's so crazy. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we are tied at 1 game apiece in the bounty set. We are going to be going into the third game of bounty in a second. In a second means that you guys go in game already, but they aren't. They aren't in game. Some people are lagging, I believe. Hero X set he was lagging, so we're going to be going to the third game of bounty. It's similar comps. They have swapped out okay, not at all similar comps. The anshuman is back on the Mortis. They have swapped out the Frank. Yeah, the Frank for the Griff. Man, it sucks being old. You don't remember anything. Anshuman trying to do work, but not able to do so. Shell Shock coming in from Swanky Ninja, getting the slow off on the Griff and getting the kill there. Domination, that's the word that we have to use here. Domination coming in from Hero X Swanky. 9-star differential. They haven't been able to get they've been getting all the kills there, all the knockbacks. Very good slow. Rahil again going to be taken out very, very shortly. Vegito has his pull, but he doesn't really have anybody he can go for by himself right now. They've been outranged on 2 counts here. Swanky also has his super once again. Anshuman is not going to be able to make any headway against the Shelly. Hero knows that they're going to win because of that comp, and that stun from the knockback of Swanky basically ensures that the Mortis can't really chain bats, even though it's a very good position to chain bats. This is why we need to have 0 ping. Anshuman managing the chain bats and gets the super back. Vegito going for the pull, not able to pull anybody. And it looks like Rahil is going to be taken out once again. Ooh, Anshuman almost managed to chain bats here, but it looks like the first set goes to Hero X Swanky. I'm surprised that they decided to go with the Mortis pick, even though we already saw Swanky Ninja using the Mortis. not the Mortis. Swanky Ninja using the word that comes to mind, Shelly. I'm just gonna call. I'll just be back in a second. I apologize. But the first set goes to Hero X Swanky. And I'm back. I'm sorry for the delay. The teams are still not readied up, but we should be going into game 1 of Heist any moment now. To jog your memory, it's going to be on Hot Potato, and the bands are Piper, Daryl, and Rosa. Smart felt so pissed. I guess you aren't so smart after all. Hero is basically capping in chat. Hero multitasking, indeed. No more jokes. Why? Is Instant coming to cast it? No, not today. This tournament is available in which country? In India. Another panda joke? Yes. I don't even remember what I said actually. What did I say that was, which I thought was funny? Oh, Samarth. Hey, what's up, Vedant? What's up, Muhammad Ali? Why are you doing so much comedy? I as comedy guy. Another jock. Yes, Vedant, we know you're BST because your profile picture says BST. What's up, TBE Hasaki? Okay, we are going to go into our first game of Heist. It's Hot Potato. We see Buzz coming in from anshuman. Anshuman going with his inner Bobby there. Swanky gets taken out by Vegito. The range advantage definitely is with team names escape me. Hero X Swanky. Swanky dropping the slow gadget there, getting the mark on anshuman. Very, very big play there. And I don't exactly know why the Edgar is on the wrong lane there. I mean, both lanes are bad, but obviously the third lane is much, much worse. And he gets taken out once again, very effortlessly. I think this game looks to be very comfortable for Hero X Swanky just because of the range advantage that they have, and it looks like the communication between before you is just not there. Hero and Swanky are doubling up on the mid and able to tag alternately between the safe and an opposing teammate, sorry, the opposing enemy team very competently. Again, Rahil is forcing himself on the right lane when he shouldn't in fact do that. So this is I guess this is a teachable moment. Generally don't play on a lane that you get hard countered in. Unless you're a Buzz, but even then. So they have finally managed to drop some safe damage. 31 seconds left on the clock with a 42% damage differential favoring Hero X Swanky. We see some damage coming on the safe, and it is now 51% to 43%. Still an advantage to Hero X Swanky, but it's a lot closer than it was before. Anshuman has been carrying the squad, manages to miss and gets baited on the super. Swanky doing some safe damage once again, and the game is done. So the first game of the second set goes to Hero X Swanky. The domination. Yeah, they just completely got tapped. Like, Rahil kept on forcing the Hero X surge lane, and that was just not happening. And Anshuman just, like, if he wants to get his super, he either has to stay alive or, like, cycle at least to death, and in that time he gets tagged by Swanky, and that's like another GG with Lemon and Hero. It's just, that comp is just way too complete, like, mechanically superior, and Rahil just couldn't jump on any person. Like, he should have taken the hard lane, which was Lemon, but it would be way easier because he could at least secure a kill versus a Ruffs versus when compared to a Surge. And Anshuman should have gone for the Hero X lane, stayed away as much as possible within the circumference of where you can get your super, sorry, the radius of wherever you can get your super, and that would allow you to basically stun your opponents. I would stun the Bell. I'd say that they gotta work on the communication about who goes to which lane, and swapping lanes as and when required, because I'm sure that if they swap lanes, Hero X Swanky would also swap lanes, but it's better to swap lanes to force yourself to get an advantage than to force a matchup in which it's worse for you, and that's exactly what happened when it came to Rahil Jain. He kept forcing a matchup which wouldn't work any which way, and he never got a kill on the Surge, so that was just bad communication. Like, it was a difficult, like, even if they managed to win, it would be a very, very difficult matchup to win against, but the way they played it, it was like 100% chance of them losing. I've used that joke like 20 times, Samarth. I'm quite interested to see what sort of comp chains are going to be coming in. I feel like we might see a Rico, and we might see twin Edgars actually. Going into the second game of the second set, match point to Hero X Swanky. I was wrong, it's a triple tank versus a double thrower Buzz. Swanky getting the kill on Anshuman there. So the way triple tanks work is that whatever happens, you should try to collapse on the safe at the same time between all your tanks, because doing it one person at a time, it just opens up your team not getting probably 3 people versus the safe. So it's best to go all 3 tanks at once on the safe, but you don't go in one at a time. You have to all collapse. Like, that is just recipe for disaster. But it looks like they're collapsing now properly on the safe, and anshuman is getting some damage, as is Rahil, and Vegito also healing up, and it looks like Lemon knows that the game's over. Because once you let the tanks collapse on you and you're not able to basically destroy them, and you don't have the ability to, you know, deal enough damage to take out tanks, it's just very difficult to deal with, and that's kind of what happened. I mean, they weren't going up against a very difficult comp, really. It was a double thrower buzz, but still, I mean, there's a certain way to play a triple tank. I feel like if the triple tank went into a control comp, it would be super difficult for them to come out on top. This is easier because it is double tank. Sorry, double thrower. I mean, double thrower was definitely like a troll pick. It wasn't a serious pick. Guys, I want you guys to do something. So when we move on to the finals and the third place game, I want you guys to tweet out that you're watching this on YouTube, so that more people come and watch the stream. It would be infinitely like more impactful if more people in the community know about the stream, and more people in the community know about tournaments which are happening. So that would be really great if you guys could, you know, tweet about it or something. Okay, so I believe it is still set point. If HÍRØ x Swanky do manage to win the next game, they will progress to the finals. But in order to keep their hopes alive, before you have to pull out something in order to make some kind of difference. Because the last game, even though they won it, they were going up against a double thrower with a triple tank comp, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a Shelly pick coming in from one of the teams. I feel like we're going to see Shelly. Oh, okay, we don't see Shelly, but we see a more conventional comp coming in. Very control-based. I think this is going to be the argument between the two different archetypes for this map, which is triple tank versus control. Which is going to be the most effective sort of archetype here in this map. So far, Rahil's getting a lot of damage, as is anshuman. They got the save down to 40, 35, 34, 31%, 27%. So it looks like the tanks have been just going ham on the safe there. Vegito also manages to get a kill, so it does 2790 on the safe. Rahil able to get that bubble, and the bubble gets 3 hits, which is all the hits it needs in that on the safe there. So again, it looks very, very dicey for HÍRØ x Swanky, but it looks like they do have control of the mid here. Lemon is trying to go and help out Hero against Rahil, so that's going to be a little dicey for them. 8% left in their safe and 4% left. Vegito has his super, uses it preemptively, anshuman gets the kill there, and has his super once again. He can just super on the safe if he wants. 4% left. And they managed to force a set 3. Control comp, but no control.
Time for trouble.
Franck was a mistake. I don't know if Franck was a mistake. They managed to win. No, the Instinct _69 is not the same as the other player, Instinct. Instinct 69 is a different person. Yes, I believe all your answers have been... Sorry, all your prayers have been answered. We are going to go into a set 3. It's going to be on parallel plays. So again, Leon is probably going to be there quite a fair bit between both the teams. Probably going to see a bell coming in from... I feel like a bell's coming in from Hero x Swanky. Probably going to see maybe Spike, maybe a Frank, maybe a... I feel like this map has just a lot of different options. I don't think it's a function of the map per se, but it's like both the map and the number of brawler offerings that we've had in the recent past. And with Grom and Fang coming in, is just going to increase the possibilities of just competitive compositions increasing exponentially. Also with the inclusion of gears, it's just gonna change the way you play a map a lot, especially a map which is heavy on grass, because suddenly you have people coming up on your faces that should have never been there in the first place. Like maps like Sneaky Field, Undermine, or just Gem Fort, just a nightmare to deal with. There is also Ring of Fire with so much grass. It's just it's not exactly pleasant. So it's going to change a lot. Competitive, I feel like till we normalize on what is the acceptable comp for maps and like what's a good brawler build for different maps, it's just going to be a big headache till that point. But once you reach that point of understanding how the new mechanics of the game work, it's going to change. I mean, it's going to be way easier. But I think we're going to be in that period right now of comp discovery and meta discovery, and it's just going to be a very tough 2 to 3 months till people realize what works where. Because I think we're always going to be surprised by something which some other region has come up with, which completely counters the meta, and you're like, how did that happen? But I probably should have thought of it. And I don't know. It's just reminds me of Poco Double Tank during 2019 Worlds, and how Three Bears played it insanely well, and then afterwards everybody played Poco Double Tank to the point where tanks were nerfed and Poco was also nerfed a bit. Speed San Diego Burr, yeah. So the next map is parallel plays. The bans are Piper, Daryl, and Rosa. I believe Daryl was a common ban between the teams. Going into the first game, we are 16 minutes behind schedule. Going into the first game, we have a Byron, Spike, and a Frank. Surprised not to see the Leon come in. I mean, surprised not to see Leon from Hero x Swanky. Ansh not able to get the gadget off. Swanky is low, but he's gonna try to heal. Rahil doesn't reset the Rahil doesn't reset the heal on Swanky, and Swanky managed to get that kill on Rahil somehow. That was so funny. I feel like Rahil did not expect that kill at all. Protestos coming in from both the ranks. Vegito is gonna be sucked and super, but not able to get that kill on Vegito Swanky. Hero also going in for the control of the mid there. So all that Hero expecting you to do is just control the mid, and that's basically game for them. Swanky just pushing up. Just look at the amount of healing that Lemon's providing to Frank. Vegito, I feel like they're really distracted the way they were playing. Okay, and the first game of the third set goes to Hero x Swanky. It looks like they're on match point. Mr. P meta was most toxic. Are you sure about that? I feel like it was pretty annoying, but I think that the Surge meta was the most toxic because you didn't need any skill. You just needed to like somehow get to third power up, and then you're basically Gucci. Bandage Chili was toxic. It was annoying, but I'd say like the most toxic was definitely the Surge meta. And I guess the Gale meta after that. The Gale meta was also really annoying. Edgar was like, whatever. But Surge and Gale were probably the most toxic. Yeah. See, Rosa release was toxic, but at the same time, like, you could focus a Rosa and manage to take her down, like, all 3-on-1 and somehow manage to win. But with, like, the Surge meta, after Surge got to power 3, it didn't matter what you did as the enemy. You just got shredded. It didn't matter what you did. Yeah, I mean, the Colt meta was also slightly toxic, the Brock meta was also slightly toxic, but again, like, I don't think you guys remember how bad the Surge meta was. I think, like, it's probably the worst I've ever experienced. The Lola meta was not even that long compared to the Surge one. The Surge just felt, like, forever long. Oh, Rahil gets taken out early on. This is the anshuman. Did anshuman give up, or is he lagging? Oh, that looks bad. That looks very sad. Oh, it looks like I don't know what's happening with anshuman. This is not how a bot operates, though. Okay, never mind the bots. The bot's crying. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Even if they were, like, losing this match, it's just very painful to see it happening. I wish I could move like a bot. Also, Mortis bot is kind of scary sometimes. Big F for anshuman. Just look at how the Mortis bot moves, it's so funny. Like, okay. I wish I was a bot in the sense that bots have 0 ping, so if you look at the Mortis slashes, they happen like almost instantaneously. And I wish I had that sort of speed. Anshuman is no longer popping off. I guess Anshuman is no longer God, so he is human. Anshuman. I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop. Okay. We are gonna be going into our next games in a bit. Probably gonna take like a small break because the teams need to regroup and come back. So I'll see you guys in the next match, which is gonna be between CHATTU YT versus we're gonna do the third place, right? This is gonna be Spotharder versus Team Before You, and that's going to be the third place game. The final is going to be between CHATTU YT and here at Swanky. So we will be getting the ban list and everything to you guys very soon. Okay, we should get started shortly now. Just want to drink some water and whatnot. Third place game between Spotharder and Before You. Spotharder is in the lobby. Before You still hasn't assembled. Please assemble ASAP, if possible. So because of teams taking very long, I believe the tournament organizers are going to be deciding on introducing penalties for teams that delay too long. So for example, like right now we have Before You taking very long to come back, and like trying to make the stream and this event more organized. When you have teams that delay a lot, it makes it very difficult for viewer retention. For example, if you look at semifinals number 2, we had like 45 to 50 concurrent viewers, and now we've gone down to 25, 28, and that's because like of a dip in like the activities, right? So I implore you guys, if you guys are participating in tournaments, please do not delay the tournament, because if you do delay the tournament by like making last minute, like not even last minute, like here they were supposed to be in the lobby, I believe 4 minutes ago, but one of the teams just decided, I don't know, that they have something more important to do. And what happens in that is that viewers would obviously be dissuaded from watching the stream, because like, why would you watch the stream if there are a lot of delays? Like, you just want to keep on watching the tournament, right? Or some parts of the casting. But I mean, me as a caster and you guys as a viewer, you find it difficult to be interested and engaged in things which do not have anything to do with the game, right? So I implore you guys, if you guys are participating in tournaments, so please make sure you guys don't delay and play on time, because it makes things way more simple if everything happens on time. Come on, George, we know you're pretty good. Top kill with the awesome comment. This is like Feb monthly qualifiers. Zintax is angry at people for delaying. What? No, I don't get it. Why is Zintax crying? I also don't have the bands yet. Oh, okay. I do have the bands. So the bands. Let me just organize the bands. Third place is going to be between Spotharder and Before You. And the bands are Daryl, Rosa, Piper, and I guess Daryl again. So Daryl, Rosa, Piper. Daryl is a common one. And the finals are going to be between CHATTU YT and Swanky. The bands are Stu, Buzz, Rosa, Daryl. And the map, so the map for the finals is going to be Gem Fort for Gem Grab, which is one map which is very, very fun to watch and play 100% with the new gear meta. Ring of Fire, another really amazing map for the speed gear. Safe Zone, which is, I guess it's not that gear dependent. I guess it just comes down to shield and damage gear in Safe Zone. But Gem 4 and Ring of Fire, we're going to see some interesting plays coming in, and probably not the standard comps that we might be used to. So Gem Fort, Ring of Fire, Safe Zone. So the third place match is between Spotharder and Before You. The teams are in the lobby, but they aren't readied up. The bands are Rosa, Piper, and Daryl. Daryl being the common band between the teams. No, I didn't say you were crying. I said that you told people to stop crying. Anyway, going into the first game, it's double swoosh now? Did they change the map? I thought it's double... What? When was it changed to double swoosh? I think they're playing the wrong map. The map should be Gem 4. So I'm not exactly sure what's gonna happen. I don't know if they are gonna be... I don't know if they're gonna redo this or not, but it just looks like it's the wrong map. This is the third place game, yeah. So third place game and the finals have the same map. Sorry, same maps. So either which way, double swoosh is not one of the maps. That was nice, very nice. Completely expected. Guys, since we are starting the third place game, please tweet out or put on your WhatsApp groups that this match is happening right now, so that people decide to come and join and, you know, participate in the stream, in the live chat. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys could do that. Yep, it was the wrong map. Let's go Panda for what? But yeah, I guess I mean I don't want to say that it's probably the team's fault. I think it's also because of the device issues and the actual game client issues that probably is leading to the reason why people are lagging and they have to like they clean the cache every time they play a game or in between sets. So I mean that obviously is an issue. So that's probably a reason for some of the delays. But out and out, when a team takes like 20 minutes to ready up, that's unacceptable. Going to game number 1 of Gem Fort. Vegeta's tapping quite a lot. SHUBHAM's able to collect the first 3 gems for Spotharder. And before you does have slight control, SHUBHAM gets taken out. Vegeta not able to reach that position where he might want to pick up the gems because it's being camped by Phoenix. Phoenix not moving up because he doesn't want to give his vantage point and positioning away. But he has been found out by anshuman. Rahil trying to get Destinee. Not able to do so. SHUBHAM with a really good pull. I feel like it's harder to play Jean on this map, especially after the speed gears, because you might miss a lot of the pulls because your effective range of your pull. Oh, SHUBHAM completely in the full brunt of that super. But yeah, the range of your pull effectively, because of the speed gear, probably is much lesser because of the amount of like speed that the opposing person has when they're dodging for your super. So it's gonna be super difficult compared to before. But still, Jean's a pretty good pick, especially with having Sandy. Jean Sandy, really good comp choice. Obviously, the synergy is not as good as Max, but on this map specifically, because of speed gear, you're gonna have a lot of M's being played. Oh, Vegeta dropping SHUBHAM there. I feel like this team is slightly washed compared to before. At one point they were really like a big team to be feared, but they aren't showing that dominance they used to in the past. anshuman was a star player. Vegeta with some really good early taps, getting SHUBHAM really low, Phoenix low as well. Phoenix not able to win his lane against anshuman, obviously because of the range advantage that anshuman had. Destinee wasn't able to make that impression on Rahil, he just riled him up instead. Haha, joke. Yeah, I'm just letting you guys bathe in that and absorb the cringe. Okay, so we should be going into game number 2 any second now. First game went to before you. It is set point for them. After the third place game, we have the finals, the grand finals. The prize pool is 25,000 big ones. Well, it's Indian rupees. 25 big ones, that's what I meant to say. Not 25,000 big ones. That would be insane. Phoenix on the Modus. My game crashed somehow. Okay, Phoenix on the Mortis. He gets a kill on Rahil and picks up the kill on Vegeta as well. anshuman is not able to find any advantage here. Phoenix again threatening, but has taken a look at damage, so he has to move back. Destinee not able to find that. Oh, he does manage to find that kill on Vegeta. Spinning because that was very unexpected. Good pull coming in from SHUBHAM, getting to find on anshuman. 7 gems Spotharder right now. Vegeta takes out Phoenix. anshuman is trying to get that kill on Destinee. Destinee somehow manages to survive once again, forcing the Mortis to take the 8 gems. That's gonna severely hamper the aggression that the Mortis presents. And it looks like Destinee is actually in a weird position that ensures that Vegeta can't really move up and pick up gems. 9 gems for Spotharder at this point. anshuman whiffs his super completely. 9th, 10th gem being taken up by Phoenix, and it looks like they won't really have a opportunity to actually heal up very much. Phoenix very low, but oh, super cancelled by SHUBHAM, but somehow they managed to get the reset. Vegito is very low, is probably gonna die. He does die. Destiny's gonna pick up all the remaining gems and gives out a little INTZ service right there. Phoenix showing us what he's learned from Syntax. Destiny spinning. Somehow they managed to get the reset once again. anshuman with some really good Rico supers. Oh, sick pull coming in from SHUBHAM. Manages to find Destinee in the bush and Vegito in the bush, and Destinee with the queen up there. No gadgets available for Rahil to stun Phoenix, but even if he did that, he didn't have the DPS enough DPS to take down the Mortis, so that game goes to Spotharder. So the bands are Daryl, Rosa, and Piper. What is the score? It is score. It's a very scory score. It is 1 each on the gem grab set. Double set point. Destinee says he's gonna mort, so I hope somebody picks up Shelly, and Destinee, you have to mort now. Okay, going into the second game. Destinee on mort, anshuman on mort. Destinee getting the 1v1 down against anshuman there. Phoenix has picked up his 4th gem. Destinee trying to find the kill on Vegito is going to be able to do so. anshuman going in an aggro position, setting up for future kill. And Rahil just trying to pressure and push back the enemy team. Phoenix, anshuman getting the kill onto somebody. SHUBHAM. Like, wait, it's too many names. I have to keep track. Super coming in from Rahil, trying to cloak where the position is of his teammates. He does get the fire damage and gets the kill on the Sandy. Destinee in an aggro position, not able to get that bat value that he wants, but he gets a kill on the Mortis nonetheless. Aggressive turret coming in from Phoenix. Rahil is close to being taken out. He does get taken out, and it looks like the first set goes to Spotharder. Yes, Destinee Mortis is better Mortis because he learned from Syntax's dad, who was Chad. Wait, Destinee and Vegito have beef? I did not know this. Oh, I see Vegito is not the same Vegito? I did not know that as well. Destinee is like, wait, I had beef with somebody? So the next set is going to be Ring of Fire. As I said, Ring of Fire is another map which will be dominated by speed gear. And that being said, I feel like the comps are going to be somewhat similar. I mean, like, they aren't going to change that much from the previous meta, is what I meant to say. We're still probably going to have Rico on lane. Rico is frightfully scary on lane, especially with not Protective Pirouette, I forgot the name. Especially with the Robo Retreat star power and the Bouncy Castle gadget for the healing and the speed gear. It's just going to be zooming across the map. India's the best. Mr. X, India's best. I said it's not Protective Pirouette. I feel like Zintax doesn't have the ability to pay attention to what I'm saying. But that being said, I'm not surprised he is India's best.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Yes, Bouncy Castle. It's the name of the gadget. Oh, we see no Rico. Destinee on the Mortis. SHUBHAM just getting taken out really fast. Vegito is getting possession of the hot zone. Recent changes to how much damage Squeak does is probably going to put Squeak more in the meta. I feel like after people explore the meta and understand it better, we're probably going to see Squeak a lot more, especially with maps that have a lot of choke points and a lot of walls. Squeak's just going to thrive in them. Phoenix not able to find many shots there. SHUBHAM staying in the hot zone, getting the possession for his team. Phoenix is probably going to be spotted out by Rahil. Does get taken out. SHUBHAM's really low and gets taken out by the Spike Super as well. Vegito getting some hot zone possession, is somehow managing to survive there. Anshuman with the angry gingerbread pin. Anshuman again managed to take out SHUBHAM there. Vegito trying to get some possession of the hot zone, not able to do so. Ugh. It just seems like we've seen the blue team, even though they haven't had control that much, they've just been able to land in the hot zone for way longer just by playing diversionary tactics, and just need 3% left, and that's just like a few more dashes or a few stew dashes, and that's basically done. Are you on BlueStacks? I'm not sure. I'm not in charge of the production. You'd have to contact the production team and ask them what software they use. I'm just in like I'm just like in a call with them, so that's all I know. Like, I'm not handling any of the production assets myself. Rahil, you didn't play bad. Nobody said you played bad. You played well. I think this is the first time I've seen you on the grand final stage. So, like, the fact that you got here is very good, very impressive. So you shouldn't feel bad on yourself. I mean, down on yourself. You've managed to get here despite like so many other teams, which I mean, you played pretty well, man. So don't hold it against yourself that you didn't manage to get to the finals or something like that. So you still played really well. So you should be proud of yourself and just work on getting better. That's what you need to think about. Don't think about, oh no, you lost against a team. No. Think about how far you've gotten in this tournament. And think about the money that you're probably going to win because of that, and be happy about that. So, you played well, Rahil. Okay, going into the next game, and please give Rahil support in the chat. Oh, we see a very aggressive comp coming in. Anshuman on the 8-bit, getting healed up by Vegito. Vegito on cleric duty, just healing up Anshuman. That being said, a lot of the possession once again is with Spotharder. Phoenix staying alive for so long and somehow doesn't even have a super, I think. Yeah. Oh, he has managed to hit super once. Odd play by Destinee. He has broken that little piece of wood, which would have otherwise kept a little bit of surety in terms of the vantage point that their team has against the opposing team. Basically, like with the wood tree thing there, they have a difficult time with aiming them down, but I feel like that's a very questionable wall break coming in from Destinee. That being said, they do have an advantage of about 20%, which is shrinking rapidly, and I think that was probably the result of Destinee's jump. SHUBHAM with that 40 ping. Stu, very jealous of it. That lead has been shrinking even faster. It's now almost tied up. This game really goes to show you or illustrate that wall breaks are so important, and sometimes not breaking walls are more important than breaking walls. So that game completely changed after just those 3 boxes, those 3 pixels were deleted on the map. I feel like people in the competitive community in India need to support one another more. Oh, why did I say one each other? Anyway, I feel like people in the competitive community in India need to support one another more, because like if you lose a tournament, it doesn't mean that you played bad. It just means that the other team played better than you, right? So you just need to get back to the drawing board and like move forward and find out what works for you, what doesn't work for the other team. Sometimes you have to play to your strength, sometimes you have to play to your opposing team's weaknesses. So I feel like you guys need to support each other more, scrim against each other more, figure out what you guys are more comfortable with, and as you explore the meta, you become better, and as you become better, you make the other teams better, because if you guys play against good teams, you get better. The other teams also do get better because you get better, right? So it fine-tunes your ability. So you guys need to stop being toxic to each other and figure out how to be better to each other. I feel like that in the long run is probably going to be... I know it's naive of me to say this, but in the long run it might just be more beneficial to the whole like competitive scene. if you guys treat each other better with more respect. Anyway, going into the next game, I believe the set is tied again, one apiece. Spotharder have the first set though. Phoenix has his super, does pull CHATTU. Phoenix does counter Stu, so that's a very good pick from Spotharder to bring out the Terra versus the Stu. And they decided not to go for any wall breaks here. I feel like the... Ooh, wow, that was a very good kill on Destinee by CHATTU. But I feel like the primo pick in the previous game wasn't it. It just didn't have any impact at all. He just kept feeding super, and after breaking those 3 little pixels, it just made it worse. CHATTU managing to get that kill on Destinee once again. It's going to be important. That allows CHATTU to move up, and double pull from Phoenix. Not able to find the kill on anshuman, but managing to get the kill on the opposing Stu. Destinee in an awkward position, as is SHUBHAM. This is a very tight game compared to the other games that we've had so far. CHATTU getting completely destroyed by Phoenix there, and it looks like it's going to be game. So Salty Gang, sorry, Spotharder going to be taking this set as well.
Watch out, here I come.
I believe they won the first game, right? It's not just me, right? Yeah. So Spotharder take the second runner-up position. The third runner-up position goes before you. Commiserations to them, but they played really well. Spotharder, obviously a more experienced team in the competitive sphere, so despite them being, like, let's be honest, quite washed, they still, through their competitive experience, managed to pull out all the stops and come out ahead. And that's not to say that before you didn't play well. They played pretty well. They just need to work a bit more on their communication and their ability to, you know, read the game. And I think as time goes by, they will definitely get better at the game. So we are going to be moving on to our final fixture of the day. It's going to be the finals between everybody's favorite team, CHATTU YT in the chat, and Hero X Swanky. The bands are going to be Stu, Buzz, Rosa, and Daryl. It's going to be 4 different brawlers band. And the maps are, again, Gem Fort, Ring of Fire, and Safe Zone. I will go through the rosters once again. Rosters have, CHATTU YT has Clashy, Ramana, Avengers, and CHATTU YT, obviously. And Hero X Swanky has Sergeant Clash, Hero X, QuietLemon, Swanky Ninja. I believe CHATTU YT is benched, and Sergeant Clash as well. So that's going to be our benched squad. Guys, since it's going to be the finals, can you guys tweet out or post on your WhatsApp groups that the finals are going to be happening shortly? And I guess on whatever Discord servers you're on, that would be very great. We'd appreciate it a lot. And if you guys haven't already, please like the stream and subscribe to Critical X. I really appreciate it. Oh, CHATTU YT isn't benched. He's not going to be benched. He's going to be playing. Wow. Guys, please post on your WhatsApp groups, your Twitter feeds, your Discord servers and Discord groups about the grand finals happening in a few minutes. I really appreciate it, and I believe the tournament organizers would as well. And if they're happy, then they're going to have more tournaments for you guys to participate in. So spread the word that the finals are happening now. Spread the word that there are tournaments in India and the CHÄTTU region that people can participate in. So you get more people in a competitive. I feel like as more people know about competitive and more people want to participate in competitive, we should facilitate that. And like I believe that all of you guys, as well as I, would like to thank Critical X and Game TV for organizing and sponsoring these events for us as players and people who enjoy this game. So please spread the word that we do have amazing tournaments with Game TV and Critical X, and there are avenues to compete in where you do get a lot of money. 25,000 rupees isn't something to sneeze at. It's a huge amount, actually. I remember 2-3 years ago where we participated with 64 teams for a 1,000 rupee tournament, and now it's like, that used to happen once in 3-4 months, and now it's like 25,000 bucks in a month, and that's just something which is, I find, insane. And yeah, I hope that you guys also appreciate tournament organizers when they show interest in a region and in a game, and I feel like it should inspire confidence in your ability as players. And I'm rambling, but that's where I'm at. Okay, so once again, the finals are going to be on the following maps: Gem Fort, Ring of Fire, Safe Zone. The bans are Stu, Buzz, Rosa, and Daryl. What is the chance of my team winning? I don't know. I'll tell you what, you can find out after you participate in the tournaments and see if you can get to the finals. That's the best way to figure it out. Panda not reading live chat? I'm reading live chat. Panda accent so hot. I was just trying to. No, you want to hear Russian accent? Nah, I can't do Russian. Their stream delay? Yeah, it's about just 15-20 seconds. But yeah, for the finals, who are you guys supporting? CHATTU YT or Hero X Swanky? Let me know in the live chat. Russia. Saying Russia in Russian accent, it's different. I thought Granny taught you, bro. No? Why? You want me to do a British accent? Why? Teach me Russian accent. Where we went no Chinese accent. I'm not even gonna get into that. My Russian accent impression sounds accurate. I have a lot of accurate impressions. Oh, my Malayali accent is chef's kiss. SHUBHAM, that is the definition of what washed means. I didn't say you're washed as players, I said you're washed as a competitive team. Oh my god. Oh my god. If you haven't played a lot of something lately, that means you are washed. It doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. You obviously have the skills and mechanical ability, you just need to work on it a bit more. Tech support accent, yes. Revealing area. So I feel like I go octaves lower when it's talking in a Russian accent. What, you're from Kerala? I always assumed that you were from Malaysia or something. And I appreciate your efforts in competitive, but I think I just see your efforts only. What do you mean? Oh, we're gonna go in a game. Oh my god, it's game time. Okay, going into game number 1, we have a Jean, Terra, Rico versus a Jean, Terra, and Nub Avengers on, I guess now it's his signature Frank. Swanky popping the bouncy castle there. We do see a double up on lane on the left lane. That's a bit risky there. Clashy is not able to get any pull, but he's ready to pull. He's gonna probably get that kill. Yes, he does get the kill on Swanky Ninja. As his pull, whiffs it completely. Hero gets the pull on Nub Avengers and uses it. Lemon getting the cleanup there. They do have a very important healing shade right there, just healing them up for any damage that Clashy could possibly do to them. Clashy gets completely taken out by Swanky Ninja with some really good clips there. Swanky again going to take out Nub Avengers. He does get the drop on him, and he's looking to get that kill on Clashy, but Clashy manages to outplay him there. Lemon playing a ring around the rosy with the Terra pet on the opposing side. Clashy has a super, he does manage to pull. Here's gonna pull him back in retaliation, and Clashy has double pull, but somehow survives with Nub Avenger coming in for the rescue with that super there. Clashy again with his super once again, gonna collect the 9th gem, not being too aggressive. Hero has the pull, manages to pull. Clashy gets the kill there, and it looks like, oh my god, Lemon manages to cancel Nub Avenger's super, and that one moment where Clashy couldn't keep track of Hero was basically his undoing. And it looks like it's going to be game number 1 for Hero x Swanky. What was a game that wasn't supposed to go in their favor suddenly completely changed in it changed the tides, and that was an insane move. I feel bad for Clashy because Clashy played really well. He didn't miss any pulls, and then like he just came back for 1 second expecting the Jean not to be in that position, and he got caught lacking, boys. He got caught lacking. Panda's voice is soothing? Nah. Oh. Yeah, CHATTU YT, let's go. Let's go. I am unbiased caster. I don't mind any team winning. I'm just mirroring what chat is saying right now. It's not my opinion. Kinda surprised I saw Terra instead of Rico. Oh yeah, same. Actually, no, I was more surprised that I saw Frank compared to Rico. Like, I feel like the Frank pick would be much worse than a Rico pick any day on this map. It's It's like it's like you're giving up control for like actual control for sort of control with the Frank. I feel like Frank's HP offers control just because of the HP, but it's not really control because it's like it's a function of the HP rather than the ability to move people back because of the damage. But I guess the tank trade ability that they've managed, I mean they've recently given a few patches ago, changes that a bit, because even if Frank takes damage, he is going to get his super, right? And now he's one shot from super, and he whiffs his super! Actually on super. Hero... I think Hero is like a shot away from super. I'm not sure why they feel like the Frank is going to be an impactful brawler on this map. It just doesn't feel like that to me. Hero with an amazing pull, but Clashy with the cancel using his noise cancelling gadget. Lemon Clashy is trying to go for the gem, but then he doesn't get that stun though. He doesn't get the stun, even though he uses noise cancelling. So that's 2 noise cancelling gadgets. I feel like Frank is going to overstay his welcome after that is exhausted. But at the same time, they've managed to collect 10 gems, and now they need to kill. They need to kill CHATTU in order to get the reset. Because if they kill either Nub Avengers or Clashy, it's not going to be enough. So they have to get the kill on the Pam, and is this too late? So it is tied at 1 apiece on the first set.
Time for trouble.
What can the community do to bring more underdog teams? I don't know. I think that I feel like marketing and publicity is one of the okay, so it's multifaceted. So one is obviously tournament organizers organizing events, right? Second part is the marketing and publicity of the actual tournament, and I feel like that isn't happening for a lot of different tournaments in India. Like other than probably like no, yeah. So other than the community, actually, like the small competitive nucleus community, which knows about tournaments, other people outside of that nucleus don't know about it. So if you think about it, right, think about the EPL, for example. This is English Premiership. A lot of people watch the EPL, but the people who watch it, 99% of them, aren't competitive athletes themselves, right? So why does that stop people from watching Brawl competitive? You don't need to be a competitive athlete to like Brawl, so why does that stop people? And the biggest problem is that tournament organizers, content creators aren't able to bring that sort of excitement that it exists in the Brawl esports scene, which we know, to the people outside the nucleus of the people who watch the current scene. So that is going to be like the biggest barrier to entry for new people to come into competitive. And how do you get more people to come into competitive? You get more people watching competitive, and how do you do that? By advertising and marketing, and that's one of the biggest issues right now, at least in the Indian space. I mean, that's just some of my thoughts, which I've digested over the past 2 years of being in the scene. Maru going in on the kill. Sorry, not Maru. Hero going in on the kill and managed to get the kill on the Terra there, despite the double shadows. I mean, triple shadows. Swanky is not going to be able to get that kill on Clashy without help from QuietLemon. QuietLemon getting... Okay, Swanky is just doing Swanky things. He has his super once again. I don't think he would want to give Clashy the value of having the power grab there. Swanky tries to go for the stun on Nub Avengers. Nub Avengers, I think, preemptively moved to the side, expecting that to happen. So far, 5 gems are with QuietLemon, and Swanky gets taken out. Nub Avengers in a very aggro position, getting that kill on Swanky, and has a super. Swanky not able to get that kill on Ramana, but Natasha Ramana is in a very aggro position. It's a slightly lopsided position. Very good pull coming in by Nub Avengers, getting that kill on 2 people on the opposing team, with Lemon being so low. Swanky using his super on a Tara pet is just sad, and it looks like a lot of control right now is there because of the double Tara pull by Nub Avengers on Swanky Ninja and Hero early on. Ramana has 10 gems, and they need to get that kill on Ramana if they want to be able to reset. It looks like Ramana is in a very, very difficult position, but he manages to survive, and Natasha Ramana manages to get star player and take his team to the next set. And it looks like our Black Widow is playing really well. Aryan sister. I'll tell you why. It's because I've been watching like a lot of Avengers stuff in the recent past. I've been, I don't know, because of like No Way Home, and I'm not gonna go to the theaters because there's no way I'm gonna get COVID just watching a movie. I'm really scared about like contracting it, so I'm not gonna go out to watch a movie just for that. So I decided to rewatch all the Spider-Man movies. I watched this the Raimi trilogy, then I watched the duology with Andrew Garfield and everything, and then I watched Civil War. I watched Homecoming. I watched Far From Home. Then what was that? Age of Ultron, Infinity War, Endgame, all over again. It's just that's why I remember Black Widow and Ramana. Score first set to CHATTU YT. Yeah, I'm not gonna get COVID just to see 3 Peter Parkers on screen. Even though that's everything I wanted, I'm not. Yeah, no way. Vedansh Gaming Heart CHATTU YT. Okay, the next set is gonna be Ring of Fire Hot Zone. The bands, just to remind everybody, are Stu, Buzz, Rosa, and Daryl. I guess you guys want me to do it in Russian accent. The bands are Stu, Buzz, Rosa, and Daryl. When did Team CHATTU become so good? I don't know, but like Clashy is really good, and the synergy with him and Natasha is like off the charts. Nova Avengers has always been really good, but I mean, I don't much care for some of his comp picks, but it works. It works for him. Everybody knows that 3 Peters. How is that spoiling? Suka Viat. Suka. Wait, I shouldn't be saying that on stream. I'm sorry. Watch cam version? I'll get cam, sir. Joke. I can't say that. It's bad. Okay, going into the next set, it's gonna be Hot Zone, Ring of Fire, and one person left the lobby. Feels good. Привет. Привет. Нет. Oh my god. Guys. Guess who just got benched? Lemon got benched, and we have Sergeant Clash coming back in. So Sergeant Clash making a reappearance in his team. He's like, nah fam, I want that 25,000 ASAP. So Sergeant Clash coming back. Calling the captain. Bro, your Russian is fire. Dzień dobry. Teach me. I don't know, watch Russian stuff. I don't know, it's just like a quintessential Russian accent that North American people do. Surge, Bolte, Surge. CHATTU YT has the first set in the bag. If they win the next one, they're gonna be our champions for season 5. Yo, what's up, Legendary? Rest off with the Russian syntax. You're free to leave. This is gonna be a Mr. X free zone. Your idol kicks you from the club. Japanese will Japanese. Let's see. I would say stuff, but then it would be bad. Mr. X, not India, best if no Russian Tandu. Indeed. Do you know who I am? No, this reminds me, like that comment, you know who I am. This reminds me when you go to like a, not an Indian funeral, when you go to an Indian wedding, and then there's always that one uncle or auntie who you haven't seen for many years. And it doesn't matter if you're 14 or 20 or 40 or 60, whatever. They're always like, do you remember that one time I held you as a baby? And you're like, how will I remember that? I was a baby. And they always bring that up, and it's like the most cringy stuff, and you just want to hide. And you're like, I don't know who you are, just please leave me alone. So yeah, that's story time. Today is more hectic than the time I had to fly for a passport suddenly. Wow. Start mimicry? I do a lot of that actually. When I don't do Brawl streams and I play other games, I mimic a lot. Oh, hello. Hello, Ask Chuds. The most ripped person in competitive CESA region, the Chad. Ask Chad in the chat. The dude with like the ripped veins and it's popping through the screen. It's like 3D effect. I touch my screen and it's like a vein. I can't say that right now. My throat's a bit dry, so it's not gonna come out properly. Ara. I can do ara, but I can't do oo. Ara. I had to write mock exam and then come back for the first round. Second round got cancelled, but then reappeared when finals started. Wow. This is what I think of Black Widow when I think about you. Where's Ask Chat? It's legendary in the chat. Like the dude who's legendary. Are we gonna wait for another 15 minutes? I don't know. Oh, wait, we're gonna go in a game now. I like how you guys ask these questions when the game just starts. Or, okay, yeah. Okay. We are in game. First game off the hot zone set. Starting Clash on Rico. I love him on Rico. He's such a good Rico. Starting Clash versus Clashy. I guess Surgeon isn't as important as Clashy. Anyway, that was sad. Swanky Ninja has to move back. Avengers on the Frank once again. He's in a very aggro position. Swanky going for the pull. Is not able to get that kill there, but Avengers does get taken out eventually by Swanky. Swanky also has his healing shade, so that's going to give him some survivability. His healing shade gets taken out. Ramana staying alive for so long. 58% left on the hot zone. I mean, on the left. 58% of possession of the hot zone with CHATTU YT. Starting Clash with an insane super. Not able to get that kill on Clashy though. Clashy has been outdoing Surgeon the whole time right now, actually playing a way better Rico than Surgeon, even though I love Surgeon's Rico. Clashy going in for the kill on Hero X. He does get the kill, can't really move up, and because of the damage star power, Mama squeeze. Ramana, very aggro position, trying to go and complete this game. Nub Avengers gonna go for the stun on Hero X, able to do so, and the first game goes to CHATTU YT. I have to say, the memes aside, like, I knew Clashy and his team was gonna be good coming into the year, but I didn't think they'd be this dominant. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen next year. I wouldn't be surprised to see a monthly finals appearance by Clashy and co. Clashy really popped off, like no joke, he really popped off, and like his lane was Surge. It's not just anybody. Like Surge and Clash, like besides all the memes of Mr. X India Best, is actually India's like best player right now, and has been for quite a long time, I guess, in the past year. And like Clashy popping off against Surge and Clash is no joke, and that too on Rico. So folded X, yes, folded X, here X folded. Ramana says, I hope the Surge doesn't pop off. But, like, Ramana, wouldn't you prefer, like, winning against a team that pops off rather than winning against, like, a team that folds, you know? Instinct crying right now? Instinct knows my opinions, like, when Instinct plays and he plays, like, actively in competitive scrims and all, like, he's the best, but I don't know, Surgeon's been like really good in the past year. What's the score? Square? The score is game point to CHATTU YT. CHATTU YT is on game match point, sorry. So if they win the next one, they're gonna win everything. But at the same time, it's not against an easy team, right? So they can't just walk over this team. It is Surge and Clash, Swanky Ninja, QuietLemon. All of these guys are monthly finalists, so against people who've not reached monthly finals. So it's like, it's a very difficult game. Like, even if they have just one game more to win, it's not exactly the easiest game to win. Okay, we're going to go in a game number 2. Game number 2, Number Avengers on the Daryl. We have Daryl going up against Certain Clash. Wow, Number Avengers got that kill and Certain Clash did not expect it. I think my gas pulse kind of gave it away how insane I felt that play was. Swanky Ninja getting pushed back by Ramana. Ramana is playing really good Pam the whole time. But I feel like the difference is going to be the comp. It's going to come down to how effective the Blue is going to be at mid-control. And I feel like Blue is one of the best brawlers in mid-control on this map. But again, it depends on the comps that people are running. Especially against a tankier one. Like, the fact that Nub Avengers exists on the map just means that Blue is just that much better. And I feel like Blue mid versus like Pam mid is also really good, just because after you get like the super down, you're just gonna be making it very difficult for the Pam or anybody to move up, especially with the new like the second gadget. It's just really good. So starting Clash in a very aggro position. I don't think he knows what home means because he hasn't been there since the start of the game. Holding on to the pull, he goes for the pull, and Ramana manages to get that kill there. Another Avengers is going to be taken out by the Tara Pet, and it looks like the second game goes comfortably in favor of Hero X Swanky. So we're going to be pushing a third game off the second set, and like I told you guys, anything's possible. Yeah, people need to realize that Clashy is like so good right now. Like, I'm not even capping. He's if he keeps at it, like he's screaming more, he's just gonna be one of the best. What's the set score? It is 1 in favor of CHATTU YT, and it is match point. CHATTU YT is on match point, but the second set is tied at 1 apiece. We are going to be winning the third game. It's going to decide if we move on to set 3 or if CHATTU YT wins here. This game is important for both teams, obviously. Like, CHATTU YT wants to have this game down on lock because it ensures that they secure the first place, and obviously Hero X Swanky wants this win because it forces a set 3, and that makes it possible for them to possibly take the dub next. So okay, we are going to go into the next game. Once again, Destinee bringing out the Lu. He's also managing to clip the Lu quite a bit. Sergeant Clash is so aggro. Like, he has such good game sense that he knows how to stay alive so much of the time. Like, I feel like this is obviously a very, very dumb statement to make, but like, it's obvious, right? The best way to prove value to your team is to stay alive, and it doesn't matter if you're killing people, but if you manage to stay alive in an aggro position, you just ensure that your enemy team can't really move up, and that's exactly what Sergeant Clash does so much of the time. Like, I think most Terras would have died after the Frank gadgeted there with the noise cancel, but he just stayed alive and he's at full health already. And if you see like the complete collapse of how Hero X Swanky are doing, it's like when they see that a certain team member needs help, they go on for the help. Like, for example, Swanky knew that Sergeant Clash needed the help there for the HP, and he dropped the turret down in that position at that point in time, and that gave like Sergeant Clash the survivability that was required. So like that team plays to their strengths. They understand how to synergize well with each other in the same comp, and that gives them an advantage. So I feel like oftentimes in competitive, at least in India, a lot of people think that it's like 1v1 on lane, and then like once or twice like help your mid or your other lane. But here, if you see how the tag wombo combo happens, it's just like, it's all the time. What a nice account. Whose account? Surge OP, yeah, indeed. So we're gonna go into the third set. Third set is going to be on Safe Zone. It's the first time today that we've seen Safe Zone. No. We're already 37 minutes past schedule. You're gonna sleep? They changed teammates again. No, they didn't. I'm dumb. Third's surely gonna run Worlds this season. If I have a feeling it's gonna be. I know this is gonna seem far-fetched, but I feel like it's gonna be Sergeant, Instinct, Orca, and Response in a team. Like, I honestly feel it's gonna be one of the teams. I feel like Orca is gonna leave Kicks. Orca is also a really good player. Can we start the next set? Blocks. I just have it. I feel it's a feeling in my bones. I don't know if it's true or not. Obviously, it's like I just made it up on the spot. Yeah, Zintax knows. Like, he's very good friends with Response, Coop, and Orca. He talks to them on VC every day and like FaceTimes them. So obviously, Zintax knows because he's India's best. I take your word for it, Zintax. Hiroshi is 14 or 15. He's 15, so he can't play. Hansa might join. That's a different thing. Hansa is Hiroshi's official, legal account. I haven't seen No Way Home, so I don't know. What's happening? What's happening, Zintax? Why are you saying bro? Zintax is gonna run monthlies. Like, he's gonna be it's gonna be the water boy, giving all the teams water, encouragement, giving them all the ego boosts in the DMs, like, oh my god, you're the best player ever, I love you, and all those type of things. So 100% that's gonna happen. Safe zone. No Avengers with the Daryl. Is Daryl really that good to be in the meta? I mean, I don't know, but I feel like this map is like too light on rest, right? Swanky's gonna get so much value against this Daryl on lane. Wouldn't it be better for Clashy to go up against Swanky? Bad. They managed to somehow get that kill on Swanky. That's such an awkward position. And Clashy also was in such an awkward position. Is he able to keep off Lemon for a long time? Considering the recent Lola nerf, I was surprised that Ramana was still running Lola. Played it really well though. Got that kill on certain Clash. Wait, what? Did you just see Sergeant? He popped his gadget and he hit it in the other direction. He's wasting his gadget once again. I'm so confused. How's he still alive? That is a very confusing set of events that happen. CHATTU YT still winning at 20%, 69% on their safe. Clashy is somehow alive. He just about died. I think that's Caster's first. He just about died again. Lemon getting some damage. They do have an advantage right now, 3% damage advantage. They need to keep Nub Avengers out, and they need to keep Clashy out. So both of them actually have potential to damage the safe, and they collapse on the safe, and they've taken it out. So CHATTU YT once again on match point. Nub Avengers is the star player there. I guess maybe Daryl is still meta. I felt like it was a very messy affair with the Daryl. Nub Avengers is Daryl God, by the way. I see. Syntax is very humble. He doesn't acknowledge that he's India's best. Yeah, Samarth. Indian teams will perform better if they don't turn rosters. Right now, if a wind blows, the roster changes. What's the set score? It's 1 apiece. It's best of 3, right? So only 3 sets. We're on the 3rd set, so obviously that will mean that we're tied at set apiece. It's a match point right now to CHATTU YT. We already have that, Vidansh. It's called Chikopi. Feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate now. It was joke, bro. It was joke. Don't take serious. It was joke. Okay, going to the second game of the 3rd set.
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean, why is it a best of 3 if it's a tournament worth 25k? We've done best of 7 for tournaments, best of 7, best of 5 for tournaments worth 3k. 25k is a lot, and I don't know why you have to comment with that. Like, I think that the recent investment in the Brawl esports scene has people forgetting what it was like in the past. In the past, people used to die for 10k prize pools, and now you guys have like 25k prize pool. You're like, why are people care about 25k? Why is it a best of 3? I think also people forget that we're in CESA and we're not in Europe or North America, where they have huge prize pools for tournaments. This is also a huge prize pool. It's obviously not as big as, like, you know, Queso Cup or something, but it's better than nothing, right? And it's a pretty big prize pool. 25,000 is still like, what, like a good, like, budget phone. You can probably, like, get, like, I don't know, a few cards, like a few gift cards for each of your players in your team. It's a pretty good amount, man. Especially every month. Like, if you're consistent. Anyway, big onslaught, starting Clash, almost saying that I'm the better Daryl, getting so much damage, 4% left in the save. Swanky Ninja just needs to use his super on the safe and is basically donezo. QuietLemon on a Lola is getting slightly diffed. Starting Clash is also gonna go for the safe damage there. Is he gonna be able to clean it up? Nope, he's not gonna be able to. Swanky just needs to get in range and he's basically golden. He tries, he uses a super, doesn't get it. It's a 1% difference. Clashy is just like popping off. Though it looks like it's not gonna be enough, and we're gonna be going into a double match point situation.
Watch out, here I come.
Queso was like $4,000, right? Queso was $4,000. Did I have a competitive team? Not really. Like years ago. 2020 Jan monthly qualifiers at our team. We got to round of 8 and didn't make it to monthly finals then. And back then monthly finals were only top 3 teams, I think. Top 3 teams. Yeah, top 3 teams in Asia Pacific. Not just like CESA, it was Asia Pacific. So we had Japan as well. So every month it used to be like Jupiter, not Flash, Jupiter, PSG, and one other team. Sometimes New Artisans, sometimes Kicks, sometimes Fire Scale, I think the other team. So it was like super competitive and hard to get into. ESLNA has huge prize pools, yeah. But yeah, what I mean to say is that like 25,000 rupees for an Indian tournament in a mobile gaming event is a huge amount. Actually, it's nothing to sneeze at. Like, you don't get that in Clash Royale. You don't get that in Clash of Clans. You certainly don't get that in like Wild Rift either, or like anything. Actually, I think Brawl Stars is quite blessed. Only maybe like PUBG, Free Fire, maybe COD would get more investment, but those are like tier 1 mobile games. I guess Brawl Stars is in our hearts like a tier 1 game, but like in actuality and like player base it's probably not as high. That's like a huge amount still. Oh yeah, Abdo and SK Miracle, I forgot about that. Okay, third game, it is double match point. Nub Avengers uses his jump and jumps on Swanky. Ramana gets the kill on certain Clash. Clash going for some safe damage, getting it down to 88%. Is going to be taken out by QuietLemon. Nub Avengers is in a tricky situation. This slowdown is probably going to be taken out, and he does. Sorry. So classics on Ramana. 10% damage advantage on the side of CHATTU YT, but it's controlled so firmly and hard. That's so rested on the side of never mind. It's completely flipped. Switched. Okay. So control is flipped right now. I guess it's more or less reset. It's pretty even. The mid battle is obviously harder for Ramana because he has to deal with a longer ranged certain Clash to deal with, and Clashy. I feel like Clashy has an easier lane because he has to deal with Lemon, who doesn't have as much range, especially around corners. Starting Clash puts out the honey molasses, and gets taken out. So right now, 40 seconds left on the clock. Anything could happen in this game, but it could change very rapidly, just because of the mid-range diff that exists between Ramana and Swanky and certain. Ramana is going to have a difficult time against all three of the enemy brawlers, except maybe Lemon, because it's the same range. It's just like a competitive situation. Clashy is starting to stay out of the range of certain Clash. Doesn't want to give him 3k. He does give him 3k. Frame Clash a little bit fast on the trigger there. Not able to get that kill there. Ramana is trying to save the damage from pouring in. They do get fire damage, but at the same time, it's not enough. CHATTU YT win. CHATTU hope. CHATTU YT, India's best team for Season 5 of the Brawl Stars Grand Finals. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Who is your star player of the day? For me, I feel like it's Clashy. Clashy played really well in all the games so far. Ramana also playing quite crack, and Avengers with those clutch plays just, I don't know, blew me out of the water. But like Clashy, I think that was the most consistent player, and I feel like he, in my opinions, he was the most valuable brawler today. Commiserations, Hero X Swanky, and congratulations to our winners, CHATTU YT. So just going through everything that happened today. The first place was with CHATTU YT, second place was by Hero X Swanky, third place was by Spotharder, and the fourth place was by Before You. 25,000 rupee prize pool. I hope you guys enjoyed the games. I hope the casting was up to par. If you guys haven't already liked the stream, please like the stream and subscribe to Critical X. And please join our Discord server. The link is in the description below to keep track of and keep abreast with new tournaments happening by and hosted by Critical X. And I really do hope you guys enjoy the stream, and I really do hope you guys enjoy these tournaments. And I want you guys to make sure that your teammates and your clubs and whatnot join future tournaments with Critical X. That would be really great. And I guess we'll catch you guys next time. And that's it for today. Thank you guys for joining me.